Builders and homeowners everywhere are discovering the benefits of versatile, long-lasting fiber cement siding. And only Malco Products offers a full family of specialty hand tools to help you build on this exciting growth market. Like the versatile material they work with, Malco's specialty tools for installing fiber cement siding get the job right the first time, and they last a lifetime. Malco overlap gauges, for example, are a strong single-piece fabrication of tempered spring steel. No loose parts or fasteners, no adjustments to vary, and nothing to mark. And these gauges will not mark or mar siding either. One pair of gauges permits easy one-person installation of fiber cement siding. The gauges free up both hands by supporting both ends of the siding plank. A consistent overlap is assured, even on bowed walls. Malco overlap gauges are placed on the top edge of a starter course or lower siding plank to gauge the next plank application. A beveled tip on the center tooth of these overlap gauges grips behind the 5/16" siding plank, while the side projections sit atop the plank edge to gauge a precise 1 1/4 inch overlap. The plank for the next course is then rested against the outside face of the gauge stops for accurate spacing. Start nails approximately 18 inches away from the supporting gauges to facilitate easy gauge removal prior to nailing the plank ends. Overlap gauges are removed by simply depressing the thumb tab and allowing the siding plank to snap flush to the wall. Lift the gauge up and off the lower plank. A facing gauge is sometimes a preferred spacing method where multiple courses of full planks may sag slightly if not checked for accuracy along the entire span. The Malco facing gauge is made of tough, weather-resistant nylon and is more accurate and easier to use than homemade preacher blocks. The Malco facing gauge is adjustable for 5, 6, 7, or 8-inch exposures. A gauge block easily snaps into the desired position without the use of tools or fasteners. And the Malco facing gauge can be held with one hand while steadying a new plank for nailing. Gradually working this gauge across the length of the plank assures accuracy of the siding exposure. The Malco overlap gauge, described earlier, can be used in combination with the facing gauge to prop up the far end of a plank for one-person installation. To allow for plumbing, electrical, or vent outlets, the Malco notcher scores and cuts arcs up to 4-inch diameter in fiber cement planks. Measure and mark the outlet diameter, then use the notcher to score first, then cut from the center of the arc outward. Precision ground cutting edges, long cutting jaws, and compound leverage handles make easy work of an otherwise difficult task. The Malco notcher is also handy for minor trim cuts as necessary to keep work moving on schedule. The compact Malco hand snip features heat-treated alloy steel blades and red line handles for maximum leverage and a natural fit and feel for on-the-job comfort and control. This snip can also cut tight circles as needed for narrow diameter plumbing pipe or electrical conduit. The saw blade action of Malco's hand nibbler makes extremely controlled, straight trim cuts and mild arc cutouts in fiber cement siding. A smooth, flat tool head glides along the back side of the workpiece to reduce the risk of blowout while cutting. For manual cuts, as straight and precise as a cutting board, nothing else can compare to the Malco fiber cement guillotine shear. A large, stable support plate and board stop ensure a straight, square cut in 8 1/4 inch deep siding plank every time. The guillotine blade produces a clean cut edge with no compression or chipping in the 5/16 inch plank thickness. Trim edges line up flush for an ultra-clean, seamless-looking installation. The fiber cement angle cutter is Malco's ultimate guillotine-style shear. For smooth, straight, square cuts, or for making 312 to 1212 roof pitch cuts in fiber cement siding plank, this is the one tool that does it all. The angle cutter works on the ground or can be mounted to sawhorses for a workbench level operation. A fence is easily installed on either side of the guillotine blade for cutting siding planks to length. For angled cuts, the fence swings out of the way to allow the siding plank to be fed across the generous work plate and guided into the blade as the user cuts along the desired pitch scribed on the plank. The guillotine blade is anchored above the plate to allow through clearance for cutting angles in 5/16 inch thick fiber cement siding planks, up to 12 inches across. Dealing with hidden nails left over from removal of a damaged or unwanted siding plank is fast and easy too with the Malco nail cutter. A flat head and beveled leading edge make the nail cutter versatile for a variety of remodeling or salvaging projects, including removal of finish trim or wall and ceiling panels, as well as damaged siding. Tough, heat-treated jaws, long handles, and compound linkage combine to cut up to 16-penny common nails with one safe and easy clipping motion. The nail cutter easily maneuvers under the edge of fiber cement siding and into corners to cut hidden nails without damaging adjacent or overlapping planks. Replacing damaged siding is now a clean, professional operation involving minimum time and expense. For your next building project, get the job right the easy way with Malco hand tools specially designed for installing fiber cement siding. Look for them wherever quality tools and siding planks are sold. The durability of fiber cement siding has made it a popular choice for new homes and renovations. Continuous straight cuts in fiber cement siding planks can be made with traditional circular saw blades, but for a cleaner, more precise cut, choose long-lasting PCD, polycrystalline diamond-faced carbide-tipped blades by Malco. These circular saw blades are specially designed to work with fiber cement. Compared to diamond-tipped or standard carbide-tipped blades, Malco's PCD-faced carbide-tipped blades have a lower number of teeth and deeper gullets, resulting in a smooth, accurately matched trim edge and tighter seams. Other blades rip into fiber cement siding and risk chipping out material. But the tooth configuration of a Malco fiber cement saw blade produces a high-quality, finished cut even in the mitered corners of a thick fiber cement trim board. Malco fiber cement blades come in 7 1/4, 10, and 12-inch diameters, plus a special 7 1/4-inch blade featuring a 20mm arbor to fit a full range of stationary power saws or handheld circular saws. For cutting holes in thick or layered building materials, including fiber cement siding and backerboard, you can rely on Malco quick-action carbide-tipped hole saws. Hole saw setup is quick and easy. One quick connect arbor fits all 16 hole saw sizes and securely attaches both the hole saw cup and pilot drill. Pilot drills are available with either high-speed steel points or carbide tips. Once inserted into the hole saw and arbor setup, the drill tip extends 1 inch past the saw teeth for a controlled start to the cut, even on the overlap of fiber cement siding. Pressing the arbor's release button makes changing hole saw sizes fast and easy without changing the pilot drill. The deep 2 1/4-inch hole saw cup features aggressive cutting carbide tip teeth and deep self-cleaning gullets that work fast. The arbor's quick release button also makes it possible to push the pilot drill forward to easily eject the saw plug. For greater precision, accuracy, and improved durability on the job, count on Malco PCD-faced fiber cement circular saw blades and quick-action carbide-tipped hole saws to make the cut every time. Look for the Malco display wherever quality tools are sold. Malco. Better ideas for the real world and real work-saving opportunities for you. With each new housing material comes the challenge of efficient installation methods. And when it comes to fiber cement, Malco has developed the tools to get the job done right and get it done fast. And now Malco Products has extra fast solutions for cutting fiber cement. Introducing the TurboShear FC family. A clean, fast-cutting TurboShear accessory for electric drills, model TSF1, is specialized for cutting fiber cement siding plank. The TSF1 inserts directly into the chuck of a 14.4 volt or larger corded or cordless drill. An adjustable clamp fits any motor housing, including compact lithium-ion battery-powered drills. A sleek, lightweight aluminum cast shear head ensures easy one-hand operation. Since this TurboShear model can be used with a go-anywhere cordless drill, siding can be cut on the ground or while standing on scaffolding. This is especially useful for small trim cuts, since it eliminates the need to hand the plank down to the ground. The portability of the TSF1 TurboShear is also appreciated in areas where precise measurements are needed for tasks such as cutouts around windows or trim cuts for short runs. Measure, mark, cut, and hang, all without ever leaving the scaffolding. This same efficient cutting TurboShear design is also available in an all-new air-powered model. The pneumatic model TSF1A offers the ultimate solution where even greater speed is required for cutting a large volume of fiber cement siding. Both of the TurboShear models dedicated for fiber cement siding plank generate minimal dust while making fast straight cuts or cutting on a curve. The result is a clean finished edge every time. And both models use the same replaceable blades and reversible skid plate. One set of blades is good for an average 30 residential siding projects. And finally, there is a dedicated TurboShear for power cutting backerboard when preparing for tile or stone installation. Instead of scoring with a carbide blade and snapping the board, use the TurboShear model TSF2 cordless drill accessory or the air-powered model TSF2A TurboShear to quickly and cleanly make the cut. These TurboShear models share their own dedicated blade and skid plate, which are easily replaceable on the job. Faster, safer, cleaner, easier. The TurboShear FC family by Malco. Cutting fiber cement doesn't get any easier than this. Look for them wherever quality tools are sold.